Hi guys, my name's Abs. I said on my previous Instagram message that I'll do a review of the Nike Air Max 1 Dual, mainly because this is the second pair that I've bought and I've seen some shocking quality coming out from Nike at the moment. So this is my kind of quick review of the pair of trainers, sneakers, but it's probably more generalized comments and about the quality of shoes coming out at the moment. This isn't a professional a review by any means. This is just me with my phone doing this review on my phone. Apologise in advance if the focus kind of comes in and out while I'm moving the phone around, etc. Yeah, don't expect Nike, Adidas productions levels here. This is purely just a quick review of the trainers. I had done a review yesterday. It ended up being about 20 minutes long. Nowhere could obviously take that. YouTube was being a bit crap about that as well, so I thought let me just do another quick one. I'll try and see if I can keep it within 10 minutes this time. So let's go to the kicks. So on the right is the new Nike Air Max 1 Premium SE Duals. On the left is a pair of just get in there, that's the Nike, that's the new one, that's the Owen Air Max Leather Dual. I got these pair from my good friend Kish. Everyone will know Kish. Supposedly he sorted him out on a good price. I think there's some debate about that, mate. I'm sure you probably owe me one. Next time I'm down in London, I think I'm down for the Chelsea Arsenal game. Let's see if we can try and hook up and grab some food or something, mate. Okay, already 2 minutes down. Let me just quickly get into these trainers then. Again, apologise, this isn't a brilliant production. There's not going to be no editing, etc. I am literally just doing this on my phone, just a very quick kind of review. So yeah, just want to make a few kind of comments basically about pairs of trainers, how they look, etc., and then compare them against the old pair. First of all, first thing I noticed straight out the box is the swoosh or tick for a few people. It's different to the original pair. It's more rounded, it's bigger. One of the main things that jumped out to me was the quality of stitching of the around the swoosh. So if you kind of look here, look at that stitching on there, look at that stitching down there as well, quite poor. Try and get in a bit closer and zoom in as well. Quality of the thread that's being used is not brilliant. That's the outside of the right shoe. Let's turn into the inside and you can see actually that's a pretty good job. That's not bad at all really. And then if you look at the left pair outside again, look at that, look how far it's coming out, etc. On the inside again, pretty good. Probably just a slight straightening there of the swoosh there on that side, but it's you kind of see the straightness on some of the fake pairs, but passable really, to be honest. Next thing I wanted to quickly then talk about was the stitching on the Nike Air. Don't know if you can see here, but if you can look at the stitching, the thread that's being used is quite thick. It's quite neat, etc. But you can see where the A is there. Look at the E as well. Not the best. And I'll quickly go on the other side as well. Again, there's gaps where the E is there. not brilliant. You can see there's a small mark there as well. Those kind of marks I've kind of noticed all over the shoe, and part of me kind of thinks, is it because of this leather, or should I say pleather, that is being used by Nike or Nike. It's nice and smooth, but the quality is not really there. And then I think towards the back of the shoe as well, you can see both there as well. Just zoom in. Kind of like the way the shoe's glued, etc. is not brilliant. That's £105, guys. That's the quality of the kicks that Nike are currently popping out. This isn't just about Nike, it's about Adidas. Everyone can remember the farce of the shell toes, the Pharrell shell toes and the splitting around there. It really is quite poor. So quickly just moving on to the old pair. Again, you can see the kind of main differences there. Swoosh is a lot smaller. But just look at the kind of like attention to detail going around the shoe. The stitching going around, pretty good stitching. This is on both pairs. Yeah, I've already mentioned about the differences in the actual swoosh itself. Look at the quality of the thread that's used in the stitching as well. You can kind of see there, the thickness of the thread of the stitching is really good. Kind of going onto the back as well, and again, hopefully you guys can see this. Whilst the threading on the back of these is a bit more jagged, the shoes are about 15 years old. 2003 was that 14 years. So probably the quality in accuracy is probably not there. But if you can look at the thread that's being used there, it's really fine, really thin. The best way I can explain this is look at the new Jordans. If you look at the new Jordans and the Jumpman and the thread that's being used for the Jumpman, look how thick that is, look how jagged that is, etc. And then look at some old pairs. I was just looking at my True Blue 3s from 2009 on Saturday, and the Jumpman on there, the thread is nice and thin. The quality of the stitching is really good. Not too much in terms of misplaced stitching, etc. But again, generally about the shoe, look at the leather that's being used for these pairs. We don't need to worry about the shape, etc. as well. Just generally as a whole, the quality of the shoes is a lot better than what I believe is now. Now, I understand, this day and age, people are trying to cost optimize their products, so they're using cheaper materials. They're trying to find ways of making products cheaper, inflation, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, Nike and Adidas, all the big boys are charging us quite a lot of money for these new pairs of trainers. Their quality is being reduced, and they're charging us more for them. In my personal experience, it's unacceptable, really, to be honest, to get this level of shoddy workmanship coming out of the factories. Again, I'm not expecting things to change. I'm just one person, one voice, but I'm of the opinion, you get value for your money. There's a lot of people and kids in this day and age where they all keep saying, oh yeah, wicked quality, oh yeah, this pair of trainers is fantastic, and then I look at the pairs that I'm receiving, I'm like, are you sure, really? Are you just saying that because you want to be seen and noticed to have the latest kicks? and you're not worried about quality, all you're really worried about is the attention and the Instagram likes, etc. Fine, if that's what you guys want, it's your money, you guys spend that's not a problem. But for me, I'm spending my hard-earned cash. I want to make sure I get value for money. I've already sent 2 pairs back, one Adidas, one Nike, this month alone, due to the quality of the pairs of trainers that I received. Trainers is sneakers for my friends in the States. I'd rather save that money and put that towards something else than have this insta fame of having the latest kicks, etc. So yeah, this is just a quick review from my perspective. Just gone over the 10 minutes mark. Just wanted to highlight this again. I'm not planning on doing any of these anymore. This was just to highlight what is coming out of the factories now, the quality that Nike, Adidas, etc. big companies are pushing out. They're charging us more for these pairs of trainers. Don't try and pull the wool over our eyes in terms of what's being put out, because I'm definitely not down for just wasting money willy-nilly. Have a good day, everyone. Peace out.